Donald Trump Jr. in some hot water before arranging a meeting with a Kremlin-connected Russian lawyer that he believed would offer him compromising information about Hillary Clinton. Trump Jr. was informed in an email that it was indeed a meeting from the Russian government, citing multiple sources with knowledge of the email. The New York Times reported that Rob Goldstone, who connected Trump Jr. with the Russian lawyer, sent the email pointing to the Russian government as the source of potential information that could damage Clinton. The story that Trump Jr. was offered potential information from the Russian government to aid his father's campaign came after months of staunch denials from President Donald Trump that his campaign had a connection to Russia. Now, his was also interesting. Trump Jr. initially said, "Oh my God, it is disgusting they're saying these things." But then Saturday he changed his story to say that, oh, the meeting was about adoption. Well, then after one story, he then came back on Sunday and said, the meeting was about information about Clinton. Now all of a sudden, it's a new story. Now we have this email. Well, his lawyer said in the statement following the story, very much ado about nothing. The Times said it was not clear if Goldstone knew where the potential information was coming from, and one person the report cited said it appeared Goldstone was sending information that had come through several other people. Now, there's no evidence to suggest that the promised damaging information was related to Russian government computer hacking and led to the release of thousands of Democratic National Committee emails. And the meeting took place less than a week before it was widely reported that Russian hackers had infiltrated the committee's servers. Okay, so how interesting, how convenient that you get an email, Brandon, that says, I have info from the Russian government. Hey, let's meet. Why would a campaign meet with a foreign adversary to affect our presidential election?
Again, a lot of things the Trump campaign administration has done, can't have an answer for. So to your question, I have no idea why you meet with this meeting.
You know why they met with him.
No. Well, no, let me finish. Can I finish? Hold up.
Right? They don't see them as adversaries.
Right,
they
no.
see them as
No.
people
Who's
that
that?
have helped certainly the Trump associates in
Right.
his campaign. They see the Russians as people that have given them lots of money, lots of resources, lots of access.
I'm sorry, hold up. I'm sorry.
Money, there's evidence.
Donald Trump Jr.
Yes.
said out of his own mouth, we have millions flowing into the Trump organization from Russia. Eric Trump,
yes,
in the interview with a Golf World magazine writer, said we have lots of money coming in from Russian interests. Now, Donald Trump says, oh no, I have no connections, no money. Yet his own sons, a decade before he decided to run, own up to millions flowing in from Russia. You said, where's the evidence? It came from the mouths of his two sons.
A decade ago, according to a reporter. But what I was saying again,
Not according to a reporter.
It is going to.
It was a quote
from
Donald Trump Jr.
A decade ago, yes. Again, so we're pushing the point, going back to the original story. Again, this Russia investigation that's been going on for over a year. Over 6 different agencies in D.C. are investigating.
I'm sorry, stop.
It has.
First of all, the election is
yes, since June of last year under the Obama administration, under Loretta Lynch, started.
First of all, there are multiple investigations going on.
There's over 6 of them, as I said.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead.
So at least one of them has been starting since last June of last year.
Go ahead.
That's a fact. I'm waiting for the evidence to come out. If there's evidence, I told you in the green room, I'm 100% for impeachment, getting rid of them, with all that stuff. There's investigations going on. You're talking about changing of stories. A lot of people in this investigation.
Multiple times.
Let me finish. There's been a lot of people.
Wait a minute, Brandon.
Let me finish, Angela. One moment. There have been a lot of people who have changed. There's been a lot of people who changed their story in this election, including Claire McCaskill, who's a Democrat senator. She said she did not meet with. Hold on. She said she didn't meet with anybody. She didn't meet with anybody.
Brandon.
Then she had breakfast at the Russian ambassador's house.
Brandon, that's nice try. Brandon, nice try. The boy changed his email. Brandon, the boy changed his response from Saturday to Sunday.
Like Nina Turner,
Angela, it didn't even last 24 hours. Go ahead.
Love this Russia story.
Go ahead.
I'm a Democrat, Nina Turner of Ohio.
Brandon, and I already know the answer, but I'm just going to ask
answer
it.
Question.
What is enough evidence An email isn't enough.
No. What I'm saying is this. The FBI is investigating it. When they have the evidence and they can bring charges or anything of that nature.
Angela, then Avis.
If you have you're saying the FBI information, Donald Trump, all of the agencies, the intelligence agencies have said Russia is responsible for this. That's the evidence. What does your president say? Maybe it was the Russians or maybe it was China.
That's stupid. I'm saying that's stupid.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, come on, it's clear. An investigation is ongoing. So clearly they're not going to release what they're doing as they are undergoing the investigation. So this argument that I want to see the evidence is a farce. It is a farce argument because everyone who is saying that knows how investigations run, particularly if you're an attorney.
So all the evidence is
but there won't be any evidence that's enough for people like
I bet.
And you
wait, y'all. Tick.
All I'm saying right here, y'all. All I'm saying is, Donald Trump Jr., you are the weakest link. And you are about to straight get busted. I'm just saying. So Brandon, you can spend.
I'm waiting for it.
Brandon, you can spend all day with. The stories are changing.
No.
Claire McCaskill.
All I'm saying is,
the boy changed his story.
And that's
from
wrong.
Saturday to Sunday to Monday. Well, what is it going to be today on Tuesday?
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh, my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no.
That ain't going to cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.